Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another off-the-rip episode. Yesterday we did the Cognac VSOP, now we're doing the Hennessy VSOP. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Come in and get comfortable. All my returning viewers, always good to see you. You know what we do, so let's crack-a-lack it. So today we're going to be doing an off-the-rip video of the Hennessy VSOP. Very superior old pale. I did get that wrong on the last one. I do apologize. I mean, it was on the bottle. But, anywho, it's a cognac. Cognacs come from France. Wine comes from France. A cognac is like the next step in the evolution of wine. Actually, I'm sorry, I apologize. There's one thing between a cognac and a wine. That's an Armagnac. Now, Armagnac is usually only once or twice distilled, where cognacs are usually 2 to 3 times, mostly 3 times distilled, so it gives you that very smooth, very easily approachable sort of distilled wine. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to, I hope it's not going to get that. So 40% alcohol by volume, imported by Moet, Hennessy, USA, New York, New York, produced and bottled by Hennessy Cognac in France. So Cognac is a village in France, just like champagne and other various libations that do come from France. We're cracking it, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. We got the... Let's go ahead and get this, let's get this poured, shall we? Hey, it's a lady. Got me thinking about the SNL skit that became a pretty hilarious film. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. On the nose. It's not as bright as the Cavassier. It's a little bit it's got some deeper richness to it, and almost like a dryness, like a dustiness. Go ahead and hit it in the comment section. Who do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? The Hennessy or the Cavassier? Very special old pale. So if this is your first video in this channel, hello, welcome. Let me tell you, I do a 3-part series to my review process. Part 1 is off the rip. Get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you, because that's what I do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down halfway. This is a flask, by the way. That's basically, that is the shape of the flask. And sometimes that's what they call a 3. Everybody's got their own little, like, it's a 375. So what do you call a 375? I usually would call a 200 milliliter a flask. But hey, we drink it down halfway, put the cork cap back on it, sorry. Put it back on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half. This is a 375, even though it doesn't really look that good, but it is. 375s we're going to let sit for a week, at least. Yeah, we'll put it at a week. We're going to come back after it's been sitting there, let it off gas, let it open up a bit. Find out what I can about it. Come back, talk about it. I'm going to score it. We're going to continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, we'll have the final pour in the glass compared to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. So on the nose, as I said, it's not as bright or as loose as the Cavassier, but it's got a bit of a deeper richness. It just smells like it would be a little bit more thicker, like a little bit more heftier. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. It does have a little bit more thickness, more of a dry syrup, as opposed to that Cavassier. It's a little bit drier, it's a little bit thicker. It's like I said, it's not as bright. It does seem like maybe maybe it's a little bit longer in the barrel or cask. It's been aged somewhat slightly differently or longer than a Cavassier. I could definitely now, the regular very superior. The regular VS versions of these, they didn't really speak to me very well, and I didn't quite enjoy either one, but I went through the process. But I understand now, as you add the age, you're going to get a little bit more distinguishment. It's going to soften the edges a little bit more, and you're going to get some deeper richness out of it. But that's why we're here again with these two, so we can see if we have a better understanding and appreciation for Cognac as I established for Armagnac. So let's get one more and we'll move on. Okay, so the Hennessy, it's got some good viscosity. It looks a little bit better than the Cavassier, and thusly expected because, like I said, it's a little bit denser, a little bit thicker. It's got this like tart, sweet oiliness, which, man, it does a little bit better than the Cavassier. This is a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, a little bit sweeter, more dense, more like oily. It's got a bit of that that sort of dark red grape peel sort of staunchiness to it that I appreciated out of the Armagnac. It kind of feels like this one might not have been distilled 3 times, might have been only distilled twice. I'm not 100% up on cognacs and Armagnacs, but we're getting there. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. If you liked the video, go and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go do so now. That way, the next time one of these videos gets released, it just comes right to you. Ooh, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it to it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good finish. That's actually not bad. Now I'm wondering, do I have a better understanding and appreciation for this because of the Armagnac, or is it just that the VSOP is that much better than the standard VS? Let me know what you think in the comment section. This finish is oh man, it's got everything in the palate, but a little more intensified. That's got a good finish. It does have a little bit of dryness on the tip of the tongue, but that's okay. That's where it's supposed to be. The bitterness and stuff is on the sides, but it's on the top of the tongue. A little bit of dryness. It's not horrible. It's actually very oily, not very oily, but somewhat oily and like juicy at the same time. So it just like continues to like keep you salivating. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, there it is. In the comment section, would love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a Hennessy VSOP? And yeah, where would you start in your age line? Where would you start? Would you start with the VSOP? Would you just skip all of it and go right to the XO? How about a Napoleon? I'm sorry, that's Armagnac. But hey, I'm not too much up on Cognac. As I said, I know more now about the Armagnac than I do Cognac. But there it is. We're going to get there. Come along with me, if you will. So, as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Yeah. Have a good one.